Hey guys, Level Up Dad Gamer here. I'm launching this channel because I have a huge love of video games. Since my dad brought home our first Nintendo Entertainment System, and I played Mario, um, I was hooked. I was hooked. I've played a ton of games since then. Now in my late 30s, I'm introducing my love of games to my kids. Um, I'm a father of two. Me and my wife, we play video games with the kids. We play board games, different things that I'm probably going to be talking about or recommending on this channel. Um, but also, I mean, I play different consoles, not just Nintendo. Um, Video games have been a huge part of my life. Going over to friends' houses with our systems, playing Game Boy together, playing Pokemon with other kids when I was a kid, and them having blue version, red version, trading, different things like that. Um, I've been a huge gamer my whole life. Um, with the launch of this channel, this is going to be mainly about console gaming. Like I said, I might talk about some other cool things going on, whether it's a Marvel movie that just came out or something Star Wars related, maybe different board games for you to play with your family, with your kids, or what different games I recommend that I'm currently playing. Um, I'm going to be dropping a video here soon about Xenoblade Chronicles X. I had never played the original. This is the definitive edition on Switch, and um, I'll give you my thoughts on that later. I'm also playing Star Overdrive on Switch. Going through a lot of my backlog on Switch. Excited for the Switch 2 launch. I was lucky enough to be able to pre-order the Switch 2 from Best Buy, and I'm excited for that launch. I know that the Nintendo Switch 2 is a divisive console for a lot of people. A lot of people fear that it's pricing out a lot of people because the price did go up. It is a little bit expensive, um, but I think it's ultimately going to be something that is going to be well worth your money. Here's why. I mean, I spent so many hours on my Switch that I still play my Switch a ton. I have an Xbox Series S, and the Switch is still my go-to console. The simplicity of picking it up and starting to play with just the sleep button or putting it on my TV, picking it up, taking it on the go anytime I want, has made it, one of my favorite things to carry around with me. It's in my everyday bag here. Right now, the Switch 2, I expect it's going to be the same thing. I'm excited that it's more powerful. That it's going to be able to play certain games that are on current gen consoles, which is awesome. I'm definitely going to be picking up Street Fighter 6 for this, even though I already have it on Xbox. Um, but I mean, what games are you going to be pre-ordering? What games are you going to be um, buying once the Switch 2 drops? What games are you most excited about? Um, I think that once this game launches, I'm gonna be talking a lot about the Switch 2 just because it is launching here soon. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to unpack once it launches. I'm gonna be playing Mario Kart World. That's the game that came with my console. I ordered a bundle with a physical copy, not the digital copy. So I'm super excited to play it. I'm going to be playing a lot of my current Switch backlog that I haven't finished or haven't played. I've accumulated a pretty big collection on the Switch, well over 200 games, and I still play it a lot. Like I said, um, also be playing some Xbox games, and I'll be talking about those. I'm super excited for the new Doom game that's going to be coming out soon, so I'll definitely be playing that once it launches on Game Pass. But I'm excited to talk about video games with you guys. Hopefully, if we have similar interests or if our interests align, you'll follow me, you'll subscribe to my content, and see you guys around.